Hi there, welcome along to day 4 of the Be More New Year Intention Movement. I'm so excited to bring my good friend here, Beck, along for today's segment. Beck is a mother to a nearly 1-year-old, Aurora, and Beck has been on maternity leave for the last 12 months and is coming into a new year with perhaps a new chapter in your life if you've got aspirations in returning to work or any other sort of goals. So I thought Beck was really fitting and a good candidate to have a chat to as part of this movement, and I'm sure Beck will be able to provide insight into how you plan for the year or what goals you have, and I'm sure that you're in return you're going to get some motivation and inspiration from it as well. So thank you so much, Beck, for coming along and being a part of this movement.
Thank you.
Congratulations on surviving your first year of motherhood. Yes. How have you found the motherhood experience?
Very exciting. Yeah, it's been great. So
yeah, good.
No complaints here.
Yeah, good. Oh, good. That's great. So we'll jump right in. So obviously a new year. How do you feel about starting the new year? Have you got, aspirations, particular aspirations that, you're looking forward to starting?
Yes. So I'm excited about this year. My daughter's a bit older and I'm looking to return to work. So a little bit of paid work, but also hoping to do perhaps some more flexible type freelance work as well.
Yeah, great.
Something that I can work in around looking after her and having a balance. That's what I'm hoping for this year.
Yeah, great. And I think that's what a lot of mums who are returning to work are always looking for, a bit of flexibility and also balance where you have a bit of your own time as well as time still with your daughter and your family too.
Yeah.
So,
and it can be, you wonder what's the right balance, and should I go back to work full time or should I stay at home the whole time? But for me, I think I'd like to definitely have a bit of both.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, good luck with it all.
Thank you.
So I guess you've got those aspirations. Now, how does someone like yourself go ahead and make plans and set goals for the year ahead to ensure that you are wanting to achieve those aspirations and reach that level of balance that you're looking for?
Yes. Well, I just need to be a little bit more realistic now. I think that I have Aurora, so I like to plan out the whole year in advance, sort of just look at by each month, what do I want to have achieved. So I mentioned that I would like to do some sort of freelance work, and originally I thought January, bang, we'll get going and that'll all be happening, but realistically I think I needed to step back a bit, and I guess having my daughter now, knowing that that's not all going to happen in January, and so I guess the challenges there were to think about just bringing it back, cutting back a little bit. So getting used to going back to work in January, and then in February doing my research, and then in March sort of setting things up so that by midway through the year I can be having that more flexibility with work, rather than thinking that I'm going to get it all done straight away.
No, that is good advice, and I think it's that saying, slow and steady wins the race. I think that is definitely really fitting when you become a mum and then return to work. So no, good advice. So how will you remain accountable to these goals that you're setting yourself for the year ahead?
Well, I actually find that I'm my harshest critic, so I will be keeping myself accountable, I think. But they do say it's good to talk to other people about your goals, and this is something that I do. I actually find that other people don't put so much pressure on me, but I think, oh gosh, I told all my family and all my friends that I was going to do this, so now I need to do it. And I guess that helps keep me accountable.
Yeah, great. Okay, great. So how do you think goal setting has changed for you since becoming a mother?
I guess I just can't do as much as I used to be able to do. I really did think that I would be able to put my daughter down to sleep and then go and do my work or work on
Yep.
achieving my goals. And I now know that can't happen for me. I don't have the headspace for it.
Yep.
And I've just learnt to get to know myself a little bit better. So for example, I know that I work best in the morning.
Yeah.
It's silly for me to think that I'm going to be able to put her to bed at night and work then.
Yeah.
So I have to just plan out my day and arrange things so that I can work best when it works for me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. Well, my next question there was around, what's one of your challenges in planning and setting goals since becoming a mum? And I think you've touched on that that you, had to sort of re-find yourself and find that balance again in terms of when you work best and how you juggle that with a child and factoring that into your day as well. So, so you sort of answered my next question anyway. So what inspires you?
I've been thinking about this, and I guess I'm a motivated person anyway, so I kind of get inspiration from everywhere. I have lots of ideas about things I'd like to do, but I think I was brought up being told that I can do anything, be anyone, do anything that I like, and that is quite heavy actually, because you see this big wide world and that's inspiring. I feel like I can do anything, but then I guess one of the challenges with that is narrowing it down and thinking, well, exactly what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And at the beginning of each year, I think, what have I done with this year, and what do I want to do with my next year? And I want to make it something important, something big for me. So I regularly visit that idea, and I think that keeps me going.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. So my final question here is, what is one piece of advice that you would give to a fellow mum who is either planning to return to work or is thinking about returning to work, or even thinking about doing their own type of work as well?
Yeah. Actually, having talked to other mums and myself, sometimes I feel like you can lose confidence quite quickly. This might not be everyone, but I do feel like when you're out of the workforce just for a little while, perhaps lose some confidence. And I guess my advice is just to get back out there and talk to people and try and get back into that headspace, and I think you'll find really quickly that you have no reason to lose your confidence because you're still the same person and you've probably got more skills than you had before. So just get out there and do it.
Yeah, no, that is great advice, and I think that you're absolutely spot on there. That I think we change so much when we become mothers and we're out of the workforce, and it's probably the first time that we've been out of the workforce for such a long period of time. To then return back, you sort of feel like you're a duck out of water and not sure exactly where you fit in. So yeah, that's definitely great advice and one that I definitely encourage and back as well. So yeah, so no, that's great. Thanks, Beck. I really love what you're planning for the year ahead. I love what inspires you and the challenges that you have faced in being a mum and applying that to your goal setting, and you haven't lost focus, I guess, on what you want out of life for yourself too, and I think that's really great. So I hope all the ladies out there have taken a bit from this interview with Beck, and I wish you all the success for the year ahead, and thank you again for being a part of the Be More New Year Intention movement, and I look forward to following your journey through our friendship and social media as well.
Thank you.
Thanks again. See you guys. Bye.